Yeah, what a time for Chelsea Football Club. Now it's time for them to know whether Olise will be joining them. I'm talking about Mikel Olise. Yeah, some persons will call him Michel, but yeah, Mikel Olise, and not just Sunday Olise. Mikel Olise, 21-year-old from Nigeria, England, Algeria, or France. Well, this is Football Intense. Thank you for joining. So, who is Mikel Olise? Mikel Olise, like I earlier said, is 21 years old. He was born in England by a father from Nigeria, and the mom is an Algerian French woman. So you see why he can be able to play for four countries. I don't know which other player can make this feat, but yes, he has had his time with the French under 21 team. He had also almost had his time with the Nigerian team during the African Nations Cup that happened in 2021. He was shortlisted and it didn't just work for him. So, but all eyes on him, especially from the Nigerian fans, are looking out on him to see him represent the green, white, green of Nigeria. But why the whole buzz about Michael Olise? It is almost possible that Chelsea will have their own. I mean, Michael Olise. I'm already calling him their own because Chelsea seems to be very serious and things are working out for them in this window. So the question, why Mikel Olise? Mikel Olise, from the standard of things, his value of 40 million euros looks so cool because of his potentials. Mind you, in his clause with Crystal Palace, he has a 35 million pound clause, and that is where Chelsea is holding on to. If they can be able to pay that or maybe negotiate further with Crystal Palace to know if they can break these payments in trickles. But for the player himself, he is willing. They have agreed plans for him to join the club. Then you ask again, what is Mikel Olise bringing to the team? He is versatile. He can play from the right. He can play from the left. He can play as a central midfielder. He can also play as an attacking midfielder. You see that? Four positions that he can carry. But with Crystal Palace, he's always seen on the right of the attacking field. And he is a left footer attacker, which makes him so easy for him to cut from his left into the 18-yard box. And he has just been doing that. And he's a player that allows space for himself, makes good runs, also very good off the ball. Yes, very good off the ball. The records are there, and we also need to mention this today. He is a player of assists. If you can remember, last season was just so cool for Bukayo Saka. Okay? Saka had 11 assists. And guess what? Olise went shoulder to shoulder with Saka with 11 assists, which makes him the 8th most assist, holder in top leagues in Europe. I did not say Premier League, in Europe. So for all the top leagues in Europe, you have Mikel Olise as number 8 with respect to assists. And yes, we also have to count that he had 2 goals during the last season. And how did that happen? Well, some persons say that due to the appointment of Hudson to Crystal Palace after he replaced Patrick Vieira, that things really worked out well. The tactics really worked out for Mikel Olise, and he had that free will to show who he really is. And almost every club in Europe are just looking at him, trying to. But it's almost uhuri for other clubs out there because Chelsea seems to be the right destination for this young lad of just 21 years old with so much potential. And if you check from his track record, he has a relationship with Chelsea because at 7, he had already joined Chelsea Academy. He started playing with Chelsea from the age of 7. He spent over 6 years with Chelsea before moving to Manchester City. Yeah, he spent about 1 year with Manchester City, then also Arsenal. He had his time with Arsenal at that tender age too. And after all these movements, he then signed a professional contract with Reading. Then Crystal Palace came for him for how much? Just little above or little within £5 million. And look at the deal. So profitable for Crystal Palace. That's, yeah, one might say Crystal Palace need to build on what they had last season. But yeah, when these monies come by, and for some players that can't just wait to move to the other side of the ladder, what can you say? So we wish him all the best, and him joining Chelsea means that a whole lot of actions will come from Chelsea. Mind you, if you have been watching me, you know that I will always talk about Chelsea and how they must try to fortify their attacks. Remember last season, the issue of Chelsea was that they were not able to score goals. Okay? And having this guy that can score, that can assist, and yes, some person will be like, oh, Nkuku is not there. Nkuku might spend up to 3 to 4 months outside by the sidelines, but I also hope that Chelsea at the end, before the end of the season, before the end of the window, they will be able to get a striker that can hold on till Nkuku comes in, and Chelsea might just be a team to beat this season. If you have also watched the game between Chelsea and Liverpool, you will see a club that wants to come out from their shackles, aiming for at least the Champions League position come the tail end of the season. If you have been watching this video up to this moment, you know what to do. Please encourage us by subscribing to this channel. Click on that like button and share. This channel is made for African young talent. Like we said earlier, if you have been watching our videos, you find out that we made a pledge that the first $100 that we will make on this platform, that we will use it to cater for these young talents on the streets. Remember what happened to Caicedo. Caicedo was just nowhere until a help came for him in the name of Goza coach. The help came for him and he was able to be there to shine his light, was able to be among players that can be counted in Europe. That is the aim of this channel, and I hope you will be glad to join this mission. Thanks for watching. My name remains Victor.